action film Autopsy.
Yeah, baby. And now it's more than just Fat Samurai Guy and Sifu Santa. It's Commentary Beast. And what do we call you, DJ? What's your nickname for it with us?
A mess.
The monster, the horror monster. There we go.
The horror guru.
There we
go. The horror guru.
That's not good enough for me. That's an H and a G. That doesn't work. So,
we'll work on it. It's a work in progress.
Right. It's the
right
gruesome,
now he's the
there we go. The gruesome guru.
The gruesome guru. Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
There you
not
go.
him personally, just the movies he follows.
Well,
anyway, so Frank, how long whoops, wait a minute.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Rick.
Did we lose Frank?
Oh, I'm here.
Oh, good. How long do you have, Frank? Frank is
I have 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
20 minutes. So go ahead, do your intro, Fat, and then let's rock and roll.
What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Preston, Fat Samurai Guy, back again with another episode of Action Film Autopsy, baby. That's right.
And on top.
On top.
That's how I roll.
Well, you're on top of me, that's for sure.
Autopsy. It's been a long day. God damn it. All right, here we go. Anubis that be DJing has returned. Welcome back, brother.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. You know him, you love him. Kung Fu Santa, Rick Myers. He is back. Oh, yeah. We're rocking the Hi-Yah shirt. And, of course, special guest, the commentary beast, son, filmmaker. That's right. Frank Jang, welcome back to the channel, brother.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here once again.
Yes, it's great to have you, as always.
Say that like you mean it.
It's an honor.
It's an honor.
There we go. Let Fat Samurai Guy cook. Hashtag.
There we go.
There we go. All right. But Frank, we only got you for 20. Go ahead.
Frank, it's an honor to have you.
I look like a Buddha with my AirPod.
Yeah.
I look like a Buddha.
We had an echo before. What were you saying, Frank? Fat?
Oh.
Yeah, we only got Frank for 20, unfortunately. But did you want Frank to talk about anything first?
Yes, well, he's only seen one movie, the 22 we're doing this time, and that is arguably the most successfully critiqued movie that we're talking about, and the one that basically just came out, and that is One Battle After Another.
Frank, what is this? I've been hearing a lot of buzz about this one. This looked really interesting.
This is, in my mind, probably one of the best American movie to come out in a long time, in the tradition of like,
wow.
I think it's in the tradition of like All the President's Men and Wall Street. It's a very Americana kind of movie. Very timely movie. It's basically about this group of extreme left anarchists, calling themselves the French 75. They're kind of like this, this group of people who try to free illegal migrants in Southern California, and then they're led by the lady played by Tiana Taylor, I believe. Yes, Tiana Taylor, and she's kind of like the leader, and then DiCaprio actually is not the leader. He's kind of like a explosion expert with the group, and they ended up falling in love, and they have a kid, which is the girl that you saw in that.
Or do they?
Or do they? Well, okay, if you want to do that, sure. But anyway.
Oh yeah.
All right. So or do they, right? And then they're being relentlessly chased by Sean Penn, who is the far right militaristic racist. Racist general who longed to get himself involved in this white supremacist group. But he also has a thing for black women.
Sadistic women.
Black sadistic women, yeah. And so even though the group kind of failed eventually, doing a botch to bank robbery, that where they're trying to get the money to again support their cause, they were kind of either captured or split up, and the group was like in chaos. And so 16 years later, Leo is now kind of like this stoned up, drunk kind of guy, just looking after his daughter, his mixed race daughter, and completely forgot about his past as this, ultra left guy.
But he's still in hiding.
But he's still in hiding. They're still in hiding. Yeah, because Sean Penn vowed to capture or kill every single one of them. So, but then the past kind of caught up with him as Sean Penn eventually found him or go after him, and his daughter once again. So they have to escape. So that's basically the gist of the story. But then there's a lot of other things going on too, and they seek help. I mean, Leo seek help from his daughter's taekwondo master Sifu,
What?
played by yeah, I know.
Teacher.
Yeah, teacher, or well, he called him Sifu, yeah, and
Wow.
brilliantly played by Benicio del Toro, I might add, and
Yeah.
and so
Benicio del Toro is the
Yeah.
Taekwondo master.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I have to see
Karate-
this movie.
yeah.
I have to see this movie.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, and so, but one thing led to another, and I'm not really going to tell you how it happened, but there's a few surprises along the way and stuff.
But
And
do you have anything to add to your critique of it? I mean,
yeah,
basically,
yeah.
I've
Well,
got a lot to say about this movie, but not about the plot.
sure. Now, to me, even though you can tell, every single PTA film is different, and even though he has his distinctive visual style and black humor,
That's
this
Paul
film,
Thomas Anderson, by
yeah,
the way,
Paul
for
Thomas
anybody
Anderson,
who doesn't
PTA,
know.
we call him
The
PTA.
director and writer.
Right. This film has certain of his flair, the visual style, and some of the dark humor and stuff. But this is also, for him, a rather commercial film. But I think it really kind of succeeded on both levels in pleasing the PTA crowd as well as, getting the regular, people who watch mainstream film kind of involved. Now, obviously, you think, well, he's whose side is he on as the creator of this film? And you can tell he tried very hard to show both sides being kind of really evil. They're both bad. Not both sides are not good. It's like he's trying not to stand.
Interesting.
Trying not to take sides. Although you can kind of tell that he's still kind of sympathetic to what the French 10 the left, the left group, the ultra left group, the Leo's group, but it basically, there are a lot of interesting themes going on. Like you have. He's just telling you underneath all this is evil, they're evil, like no matter how righteous they try to present themselves.
Let me
end,
yeah,
go ahead.
The trick here is they're all flawed.
Yes,
he's not really choosing sides in terms of good and evil. Actually, he does choose sides. About halfway through the film, the movie is almost 3 hours long, and about halfway through the film, it's clear what side he's on. But at the same time, every character is egregiously flawed, except for maybe the daughter, which was one of my problems, my minor problems with the movies. The movie, and the other thing about this movie is choose a genre, choose any genre in modern cinema, except the things like science fiction or superheroes, but choose drama, choose comedy, choose thriller, choose action. They're all in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Every single genre. There's some amazing, and also he's working with a cinematographer he hasn't worked with a lot, because this is a new young cinematographer. So this thing has a vitality. The way he does the predominant action that's most memorable, I find, in this movie are the car chases.
Oh,
and the car chases are done completely different than the French Connection. Completely different than the usual car chase kind of thing. He, basically he puts you behind the wheel.
Oh,
and it's a very exciting, interesting, even though almost 3 hours long, it's always interesting, always exciting. But the thing with me, the thing that got me is that basically Sean Penn is amazing. He's a cross between Popeye and Dick Tracy.
Yep.
While Leo is the Big Lebowski, except
the dude,
really angry and really stupid. Really stupid, really angry. And he's probably really angry because he's so stupid. And there's these segments where he just goes off. And it's amazingly photographed. I was hoping by near the end of the movie, where they wore me down, I want an entire movie with Benicio del Toro's character.
Yep.
I want to see.
He's the unsung hero of the film. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's smart, he's calm, he's balanced, even though and also he's not Korean, he's not he's not Asian, And also his martial art background is covering something else he's doing.
Mm.
Yeah, I like the
okay.
contrast because he is like if you think about it, his Del Toro's character is just the same as the group, the French 75 group, but he's doing a totally different thing. And like, he is not like, the film portrayed the French 75 as this extremist, anarchist group. And in the same time, they're really doing the same thing, right? They are freeing, like they're trying to free these migrants. But at the same time, since Sensei is doing the same, but in a much more mellower, much more low key kind of way,
much more balanced way,
much more balanced, much more peaceful, what have you. And it's almost like he's telling you, look, you can do this a different way.
When you go see the movie, watch how he treats every single character he comes into contact with. The last time you see him, and I'm pretty sure because this all originally was, I'm looking forward to the director's cut because this was longer. And I keep worrying because, the way they leave him in the movie, I bet there was more scenes with him. I bet there were more scenes with everybody. But let me ask you, Frank, before I go, I have to admit that I was really excited throughout, but near the end of the movie, they started doing things that really made me go, oh. I was like, they didn't nail the landing.
Yep.
I mean,
I have to agree.
Yeah.
I have to agree.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, first thing, okay, well,
go ahead. You go ahead.
First thing is, when you watch it, it's like, why is he shooting this in IMAX or VistaVision? Then the course, like you said, the car chase. That it all makes sense. All makes sense. Like the moment you see the chase sequence, you realize, okay, that's why he's shooting this in IMAX or VistaVision. But yeah, the final 5 minutes basically turn against everything that he's like trying to say. Like what? Okay, if this is the message that you were trying to convey throughout the film, then why do a complete 360 at the very end?
Yeah. And
I don't get it.
And that was and also the plot being the writer guy and the structure guy and the editor guy. I mean, what happened? There's two things that happened at the end. The fate of Sean Penn and the fate of the missing mother is introduced sort of like, here you go, there you go. And also, it's completely out of character for the Sean Penn guy. What happens to him and what he does afterwards and what happens to him ultimately is like, I'm in the theater going, oh, because had he done what he should have done, what he would have done in character, it would have put our heroes, Leo and the daughter, in a much better position than they're left in at the end of it. They're pretending everything's great, but because of the way they handle the plot, it's clear to me and the audience, like, no, this is not good.
Well, see, I'm okay with how Sean Penn's character ended. I think it's just kind of like a little irony. I like the irony. Let's put it this way.
Yeah.
I like the irony of what happened to him. But you mentioned, with the mom and the daughter at the end, it's like, what the hell? Why are you showing this when you were trying to tell us the exact opposite?
Right. But the thing, now I'm going to give you my ending and you let me know whether you think it's better. After what happens to Sean Penn on the road with a previous person that he was sucking up to, you see him walking down the highway all scarred up with his gun, all bloody.
Right.
He should have gone back to the Christmas place and tried to kill all of them.
Exactly. Yes.
And that's how he winds up dying. They fight. He gets the three guys who deserve to go, and then all the guards come in and mow him down, and he's fine.
Yes. But no, I agree. That's a better ending. No, but then again, it begs the question: did he know the guy who ambushed him was from that group?
Yeah, he recognized them. I think they made it very clear that he looked.
Okay.
The window was open. There wasn't shadow on the window, and the guy held the gun out to him. He knew.
Okay. Well, what irks me a bit more was the change of heart of one of those guys.
Exactly.
That was out of nowhere. I mean, I know they talk about, they will mention, he thinks he's pure white, but he's not. He's mixed and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So that is kind of like their way to lay the groundwork for his change of heart. But then it's not convincing enough for me.
So they just don't know. They don't nail the ending, but the first 2.5 hours is really awesome. But be prepared. If you're prepared for a little like, I wish they had done something smarter or better.
Was he trying to subvert their expectations at the end?
You never know. And also, this is also the most expensive movie Paul Thomas Anderson has ever made. This is like $150 million.
Mhm.
Oh wow. Oh, my
And-
goodness.
25 of which went to Leo.
Yeah, well, yeah, there you go.
Of course.
And they paid Leo back in the first weekend's gross. But
Mm.
they're expecting awards and all sorts of stuff, so they still expect it to be. So I think what happened, what I'm guessing on the basis of how it turned out, is that they just sort of said, we just have to finish it, Paul. PTA, we just have to finish it. We have to finish editing it now. You can't keep playing with it. Because I know they were cutting to the last possible second. And that would explain why it was a little jangled at the end.
It's definitely worth the ride, though. Definitely worth the
okay.
ride. It's a very original story. I mean, it's based on the book.
Yeah.
But and also I think
Well, it's not, it is and it isn't. I read Vineland, which is the Thomas Pynchon novel in which it's based.
Right.
There are little pieces of it that's in the movie, but it's not, it's inspired by Vineland. It's not really
Right.
based on it. Go ahead.
And I think some of the budget might have gone to the aging Leo in the opening first 25 minutes. He looks much younger in I mean the first 25 minutes of the film is supposedly happened 16 years ago, and
Yeah.
you look at Leo's face, like wow, he looks like he was just like not like it was like maybe just 10 years after Titanic.
Yeah, but all the crowd scenes, all this, there's you can see it doesn't look like a cheap movie. It looks like
Right.
an expensive movie. So,
Okay.
I'm not going to nitpick where they spent the money. It's just that it's clear they spent the money and it was worth it for the most part. They just didn't quite nail the landing.
And I think in a way maybe he has to cater to the mainstream crowd too with that ending. I think he either he or the studio said we needed an ending where the mainstream crowd won't be pissed or won't be
Well,
offended or what have you.
No. Considering this movie, there's no way that can happen. Everybody's going to be pissed. There's going to be people pissed in this movie, and there's a large crowd that won't go see this. So we'll see.
Is this on
Yeah.
your
It doesn't
top
matter.
10, Frank?
We saw it. We
Oh.
liked it. What?
This will be on my top 10, and it's a very timely film. I mean, I don't know whether it was intentional or not.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is actually, this is a very timely film. You watch
Oh, yeah.
when you watch this film, it's like, wow, this is happening right now. It's
Yeah.
happening right now. So, especially all the parts about the migrant, and again, like I said, I like how like they, the group tried to show themselves as, we're doing this for righteousness, and of course, like the black girl shot the guard, that sort of thing,
Yeah, the black girl shoots the guards, and the other one abandons her daughter. Everybody's flawed.
Yeah, flawed.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Flaw is like I mean that's a great it's a great word that summarizes everybody in this film. Like Rick said, it's a study of flawed characters and how they try to show that they do the right thing when in essence they actually kind of rather pitiful if you think
But my
about it.
favorite thing in this movie is the title and what the title means,
Yes.
which is they make it clear, as I've been making, whenever I have discussions with people about what's happening today, I always go, this is nothing new. There's always, if you go back in history and check any 50 years in any country at any time in history, you'll recognize all the human behavior because humans act like this. So the fact that what's happening today in our real world is not much different than what happened 50 years, 100 years, 1,000 years, whatever. And that's what this movie is saying, because it ends by saying one battle after another. It won't be one battle and then it ends. No,
Yeah.
you'll see, it'll come back.
It'll come back. It'll come back to get you, and also it'll go. If what the ending is, what this is implying, it will carry on to future generations, not just your generation.
Very
the battle
clear.
will continue.
Very clear. Well,
Mhm.
that's the point I was making. Yes. Every generation, no matter where you go, you'll recognize the behavior.
All right. So
No,
top
this is-
10 of the year, Frank's.
Definitely.
Rick,
about
your
definitely
top 10?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't make that decision until the end of the year.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
We got it for
Well,
our top 10
two
episode.
more. Well,
Is
two
it a
more months.
contender, though?
I,
Yeah.
Contender for you,
and a
Rick?
lot of movies are coming out in 2 more months. So yeah.
Really? Like what?
Well,
I can only think of Avatar.
you'll-
What else? Well, Tron,
These two,
Tron,
too.
Avatar.
These two, too.
Well, you'll find out.
So
You'll
too.
find out when you come back next winter. When you come back in December, then we'll do the thing, and then of course we'll have our best of the year. Then you'll see.
Yeah.
Two.
Because
Okay.
I'm not going to limit it just to cinemas.
Right.
Especially today,
Yeah.
we've got 22 projects to talk about on this episode.
None of which I've
22
seen.
in September.
I know.
Imagine what October, November, December are going to be like.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right.
Guys,
One
thank you so
battle.
much.
Thank you,
After
buddy.
another.
Always great to see you.
Thank you,
Frank,
guys.
love you, brother.
Love
See you on the
too.
next one.
All
All
right,
right, man.
bye.
Take care, man.
See you later,
Take
Frank.
your-
Have a good one, man.
Take your Echo and get out of here.
All right.
Audience,
All right.
every time Frank, the reason we were late is that every time Frank came on, we developed an Echo. We all
Yeah, and then it got worse for some reason.
Yeah, but finally
But he fixed
we
it,
got
though.
it straight. Anyway,
Yeah.
so
All right. Now it's time for us to go over to Hi-Yah / Wellgo USA, the almighty Wellgo USA. Look at the shirt. Look at the shirt. That's right, son.
one of
That's how we
four
do
I
it.
have now.
Yes. Yes.
There are more films coming on. It looks like that Hi-Yah and Wellgo said, we've got a lot in our library. Let's put
Just
it out
because
now.
Tomas was asking about it. This is the re-release of the game from the 70s with more detail.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
Very
What are you
nice.
saying, Rick?
So anyway,
Yeah, we got
yes.
a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff.
So
Up
I think
first.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Up first, we have
Awesome.
Affinity.
It is cool as heck, and it's also, ladies and gentlemen, Paul Thomas Anderson, and One Battle After Another is not the future. Affinity is the future. This episode, Affinity is the top of the line here, but you'll hear about other movies in this group where they're all labors of love, and they're all aided by AI. And that AI is allowing these independent filmmakers to make their films look much better than they were even a month ago, even 2 months ago. Affinity is one of Marco Zaror's best movies, and it was a labor of love. He's the action director, the producer, the co-writer, the star, and it works extremely well. I mean, if you haven't seen the interview that Fat and I did with him, and all the little clips that you created out of that, Fat, take a look at that. It is the future. People now have the freedom to make what they want much easier than they used to. And hopefully the various audiences for these films, because the films will be less expensive, will not insist upon the plot lines that they always insist upon, and let the filmmakers have some fun and have some freedom. Because if Affinity is an example of what we have to look forward to, we're in good shape.
Oh, yeah.
Affinity just gets better in my memory as I think about it.
Yeah.
All the actors were good. Marco shared the screen with everybody. The only minor lessening is that, of course, they had a damsel in distress, even though she shows her backbone at the end. But
yeah, which is cool. Yeah.
Yeah, we still have, an evil man trying to keep a woman captive, basically, and that's that same old plot. That's old. But when Marco puts together his team, he's got an older man, he's got a woman from his squad. We've got him, and everybody feels something, and I feel something for everybody.
Yeah.
In addition, Marco's the action director. He does a heck of a job.
Oh, yeah.
And again, that scene you showed, that's amazing camera work. But now they can do that when they couldn't do that a year ago. So people just keep your eyes on this screen and on the action film Autopsy. we're going to be talking about more and more of those movies as the year and as next year goes on.
Yeah. And this and Prisoner of War are both available right now digitally. So make sure you guys check it out. But yeah, Affinity, great. You know, Louis Mandylor is great. Brooke's great in it. And just a great martial arts sci-fi movie. You know, people sleep on the sci-fi element of it. And very well done, very entertaining. And shout out to the DP, Nicolo, who was, you know, he was the one doing all the handheld stuff during the action.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's amazing. But now, man, we're flipping the script here. We're going period piece.
Not much. We're not flipping it much.
Okay.
Everything I said about this movie, except is the same for our next movie, except not the genre.
Right. We got Scott Adkins, Prisoner of War. Yeah.
Everything I said for Marco, you can say it for Scott. Scott stars. Scott helps with the choreography. Scott helps with the writing. Scott helps with the producing. And guess who directed this?
Yeah.
A name you already mentioned.
Yeah.
Louis Mandylor.
Yeah.
Who did such a great performance in Affinity. He's directing this one.
And again, Rick, the same DP for Affinity did Prisoner of War.
There we go. So again, labor of love. And it shows both. I strongly recommend that you do a double feature of these two films.
Yeah. And it was a huge honor, of course, to interview Scott Adkins and have him on the channel, have him on the podcast. Probably one of the best interviews I've ever done, and it was an honor to have him there. And we'll get him back on the show in the future for sure. But yeah, both films are available right now digitally. Check them out. Fuck it, go all the way back a little bit earlier and watch Diablo. Make it a triple feature.
Diablo is sort of like a prequel in terms of technical.
Right.
They're getting stronger and stronger, and then Affinity, it's like, we got it.
Yeah, there you go. Marco Zaror and Scott Adkins fans are eating good this year. All right, next up, we got Too Cool to Kill.
So again, Welgo has all this stuff in their library, and Too Cool to Kill comes from 2022. So they released it. It's a fun. We're going to get a lot of these this episode as well. What do I call them? FFFF, 4F movies. That stands for a fast forward to the fight.
A fist film.
Fist film. There we go. And Too Cool to Kill is fun. You know, if you're in the mood for it, you can tell from the poster, it's pretty effing wacky. And thankfully, unlike another movies we're going to be talking about, it's not too long. Because again, one of the things that I notice is that the more I watch stuff on streaming and at home, the less patient I am. You know, it's kind of like if you don't engage me quick, I'm going to be fast forwarding to the fights.
Right.
And thankfully, Too Cool to Kill, it's done by some of the same people who did the Detective Chinatown series. And I was on the set and talked to the directors of those guys when they were in New York, when they did the New York, I think the fourth one. And they have some of the same talent on Too Cool to Kill. So I'm like, oh, hi guys, good to see you. And they're having some fun, and you can never quite be sure what's going to happen next because their attitude is anything goes. Whatever we think of, we're going to do. So it's fun.
Cool. All right.
And
go ahead.
And if not enjoying it, fast forward.
There you go. All right. Now, I wasn't available to review the film with you, Anubis, but what did you think of 11 Rebels?
I love it. Yeah. I bought it as a blind buy, but between you and Kevin Lambert giving it high praise, I went and bought it, watched it. I really, really enjoyed it a lot. So great film.
That one's from 2024. And it's put that poster back on. The poster is pretty much a lie, but you know they're trying to say that it's like 13 Warriors. You know that
right? It's similar, yeah.
You know they did the poster purposely to make these guys all get what's my favorite word, what's your favorite word, and one of my least favorite words to make
badass.
And this movie is not about badasses,
right?
This movie is about you know people who the persecuted back in the classic days. If you love the old samurai movies, I got the impression when I saw all these samurai movies starting back in the 70s that all samurai were noble, wonderful warriors like Tom Cruise in The Last Samurai. And it wasn't until I started doing research for my 2 tetralogies of Ninja Master movies, excuse me, not movies, books, my 2 tetralogies of Ninja Master books, that and I went to Japan to do research. They said, no, most, it's just like anything else. Whenever you have like 5% of the population controlling 95% of the other population, things go wrong. It's like Hollywood. 75% of the producers are pretty bad and, mean, backstabbing people. The samurai, a majority, they felt, the professors who were teaching me in Japan were saying that the majority of the samurai were corrupted by the power they were given as samurai, because they could control anybody who wasn't a samurai. And most of the movies were not about that. You'd see it occasionally in a Zatoichi movie, you'd see it occasionally in a Baby Cart movie, but most of the main movies with the noble, the noble hero, Toshiro Mifune and all that stuff, they were all wonderful. They were the heroes. We didn't know they were the exception. They seemed to be the rule. But in reality, 11 Rebels is one of the first samurai movies I've ever seen where they talk about the way it actually usually worked, which is 11 Rebels there's one of these spoiled, stupid samurai children who rapes a waitress, and her farmer husband is so upset that he's driven to kill the guy.
Prison shank.
Yeah, and then the entire weight of the samurai civilization or society is unleashed on this poor village, and basically everybody in that village is under threat of death because he's playing revenge. It's an amazing movie, and also the way they deal with the samurai versus the farmers, and the way the farmers fight back, and the way what causes each one of these rebels, because there was only one rebel at the beginning, but as the movie goes on, 2 rebels, 3 rebels, 4 rebels, and why. It's a really engrossing movie. It's another one of those movies like Affinity, like One Battle After Another, that gets better the more I think about it.
All right. Copy that. Next up, Rick, did you get a chance to see The Last Ronin? I didn't get a chance to send you the...
Did you see it?
I did.
You saw it.
I did,
Are we doing The Last Ronin? The Last Ronin is not well-go.
It's out right now digitally, so it's out.
Yeah, but it's not well-go.
I can talk about it. Huh?
But it's not well-go.
Yeah, it's well-go.
It's not well-go.
Yes, it's a Welcome USA release.
Okay. Well,
I meant to send you the screener, but I didn't get a chance.
No,
to,
you don't. Don't bother.
Okay.
I've already seen it.
Okay. Also, you have saw it. Okay.
And
you sent it to me.
Huh? Yeah, you can send it
to me.
It's 150. It's 1 hour, 55-minute Russian ripoff of Mad Max, except there's absolutely no reason for this movie to be almost 2 hours long.
Oh wow, okay.
It's just, I just found it, and I would go to try to fast forward to the fights, and I couldn't find them.
Ah, okay.
Because it's just people walking, people talking. The whole concept, it's Mad Max. We're in a future world. By the way, the one interesting thing for me about it, it was, of course, made in Russia. It's a Russian movie.
Yeah.
So this is the post-apocalyptic Russia. And all these people, they're not looking for gasoline the way they do in Mad Max. They're looking for bullets.
That's
they're looking
currency.
for, the currency. And I'm just sort of like going, okay. And then, half an hour in, I'm going, okay. Then, all right, enough. Fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. I'm just going, guys, if you had made this 80 minutes, you might have had something. But the fact is, you're just saying, look at all the work we did. No, I'd rather not look at all the work you did. How did you like it, Fat?
I loved it, actually.
There you go. To each their own.
No, the cinematography was beautiful. I love the synthwave soundtrack, but I kind of looked at it as, it was an homage to dark fantasy, an homage to post-apocalyptic movies, a little bit of Mad Max. Yeah, post-apocalyptic movies as well.
Very clearly.
Yeah, and of course, martial arts, samurai. I mean, I enjoyed the action in the third act. I loved the three-way dance fight. I thought that was great, and the very last part of the movie, I was like, oh, I was not expecting the movie to end this way, and it was really interesting. I was just like, oh, I would like to see a sequel. We don't need
Cover
a
looks
sequel.
cool.
If
But
they
I
had
would like to see a
if they had
sequel.
cut out a half an hour at least,
Right, gotcha. I
then
got
it would
you.
have been fine.
Right,
Man,
yeah,
that
yeah.
first
Yeah,
hour
they
was
could have.
strong.
Yeah, I agree with that. They
Oh,
probably could have.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it. I thought it was unique despite all the homages, because we don't really get a lot of movies like this nowadays. All right. But if you guys are curious, check it out. It's available now
And then next month,
digitally.
you can all vote. You can go, I agree with Rick, or I agree with Fat.
Oh, they're going to agree with you, Rick.
No,
All right.
If just whatever you do, just fast forward to the last. What is it?
The
2 hour
finale.
movie. So the last 45 minutes. Go to the last 45 minutes. You'll be fine.
Right. All right. Next up, we have Dr. I'll have you pronounce this. Dr.
Cheon.
And the Lost Talisman.
And the Lost Talisman.
I thought this was fun. What did you think of this one?
It's from 2023. It was fun. It wasn't 2 hours long. It got to the point. This guy is very personable. The plot is very interesting because, of course, you see the title and you see the poster and you figure, okay, it's going to be this kind of movie. But no, it's not that kind of movie. It's involving. It's cool if you got some time. It's not, it's not going to change your life, but it's not going to waste your time.
Yeah, it's not Mr. Vampire level. It's not,
but it's
the Boxer's Omen level. It's not that's not that, but
that's right.
It's entertaining.
It is.
Yeah.
It's very sweet. It's very nice.
I think one of my favorite action set pieces in this was when the spirits would leave bodies and they would go down into other bodies, other humans that are just walking around, and they would chase after our heroes, and it just kept going like that, which was great. I thought that was cool.
It's a cool movie.
All right. Next up, we have Noryang Deadly Sea. What is this, Rick?
This is a huge Chinese Korean epic about when I think it's, because, as you know, probably know, hold on, this is for you. Korea has been invaded and occupied several times by the Japanese mostly, but also by the Chinese. And this is a very famous sea battle where finally Korea was trying to free itself. And unfortunately, it's 2 hours and 32 minutes, but and also there's some sequences where you sort of go, yeah, well, we can see the special effects. But if you love great army, basically this is not a kung fu movie. This is a war fu movie. This is a battle fu movie. And as such, if you like that, and just the poster alone, and you see the cast, and you see the costuming, and you see the background, and you see the ships, if you like that, which I do, then you should have a good time. But again, I'll admit it, I fast forwarded occasionally. I had other things to watch, but still, I did not regret seeing it.
Yeah, this looks epic.
That's the word. It is epic.
Cool. All right, that's going on the list. All right. Now, the last one is
Yadang
The Snitch.
Yadang The Snitch. It's another Korean movie, and again, great poster. The prosecutor, the detective, the drug dealer, all line up before him. The Snitch. And it's not really an action movie, but it is a thriller, and it's an effective thriller. And it's worth your time if you like crime thrillers, and if you want to see the seedy side of Korea, especially what the police and the cops and the politics does to an innocent man who gets his back up and also my favorite thing, you know me, I'm not into badass, I'm into smart ass. I'm into somebody who thinks, who goes, wait a minute, I'm not just going to be a victim of all this. Because these people, villains always have a fatal flaw, or else they wouldn't be villains. So once the hero sort of goes, here we go. And this movie, Yadang, it's worth it.
Good stuff. Copy that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So all of these are available right now, guys, digitally from Wellgo USA.
And Hi-Yah!
Check them out. Hi-Yah!
Hi-Yah! You'll see all these people on your screen.
All right. Now we're heading over to Amazon Prime here.
Oh, no.
And I'll briefly talk about this one. I really enjoyed The Terminal List with Chris Pratt when it came out.
The first one, right? The first one.
Yeah. And I was expecting, we're gonna have more Star-Lord jokey joke. What we got going on here? And then when I watched it, I was like, he just took a hatchet, disemboweled somebody, took their intestine out, hung them up, and told the guy to stand up and walk. I was like, okay. I guess this is not Star-Lord jokey joke. This is a serious action military mystery thriller. I really enjoyed Terminal List. So Terminal List featured a character, Ben Edwards, played by Taylor Kitsch. And this new show is a prequel. Terminal List Dark Wolf, which is mostly features all of Ben Edwards' character played by Taylor. Chris Pratt makes
only in 4 of the 7 episodes.
Yeah, he makes like a little brief appearances. Yeah. But I had the honor of interviewing Chris and Tom, the stunt coordinators for the show, and it was a pleasure talking to them. And Chris actually is the stunt double of Chris Pratt, so of course I had to talk to him about a couple of Marvel stuff, and of course he's the stunt double for Chris Pratt in Terminal List as well. But yeah, really enjoyed this because it was completely different than the first season. Yep. The first season was, dealing with PTSD and dealing with all kinds of betrayal and all kinds of stuff. This one mostly follows Ben Edwards' character when he joins the CIA. And the action is phenomenal. Rick, there's a fight scene in Terminal List Dark Wolf between a female operative and this just insane, crazy, strong, big German dude. And I'm watching this fight in this apartment. And I said, this is one of the most realistic looking fight scenes I've ever seen.
Well,
I felt nervous. Like, I was like, dude, this is crazy.
Tell me what episode it's in, because I love to see.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll let you know for sure.
If the female antagonist fights like a girl, or whether she just fights like another guy. Does she do a lot of punchy?
It's everything, because she's desperate.
Okay.
But it's really, really realistic. Tom, who stunt doubled the big guy, slamming the girl around. He told me his wife saw the scene, and he said his wife, because she's small, watched the fight scene, and she said this was the most terrifying scene she's ever seen, because it felt that real. But I won't spoil what happens at the end. But it's good stuff. But yeah, it gets a little dark, especially at the end. Especially if you know what happens to Ben Edwards' character in the first season of Terminal List. Go ahead.
It's not called Terminal List Light Wolf.
Yeah. Oh, Geeky's seen it. He's seen it. Yeah, it's wild, man. I was like, holy crap. There's no spinning roundhouse kicks or any fancy stuff. It's just brutal survival fight.
Cool.
Desperation. So yeah, you'll like it, Rick. I'll send it to you.
I'll be the judge of that.
If the audience is scared, I think they pulled it off. All right. Next up, we have the big one here. Now, I'm up front.
Yep.
Fuck it. We're doing spoilers.
I'm waiting for it.
If you do not want to hear spoilers, then stop the video. Click out and come back later. But we're getting ready.
If you come on to our show, you're getting spoilers you already have. So just go on, Preston. Go, Pat. Tell them what you think.
So we're in Disney Plus era now. Oh, no, sorry, Hulu. We're in Hulu era now. And let's talk about everyone's favorite sci-fi show of the year, A Girl and Her Xenomorph. Yes. Fuck this show. Rick, it's been a long time. Now, Anubis, you may have liked it. Now, this is not a shot at people that jizz all over the show. have fun jizzing.
Yes, it is.
There's people. No, it's not. This is my opinion. If they like it, great. There's people out there. There's people out there that actually really like and love the live action Cowboy Bebop show. So hey, enjoy what you like. But there's a lot of Halloween ends coping we got going here. For the fans of the show going, you guys are always complaining about you want to see something different. Well, now you get something different and you're not happy. Different still has to be good. Everybody in this show is a fucking idiot. Every single character is an idiot except the fucking eyeball. The fucking eyeball alien is the smartest character in this show.
Put the picture up.
Put
the picture up. No, the eye. I sent you the eye.
I didn't have time to put it in. I'll try to find it later.
Okay.
But the eyeball, okay? The eyeball alien. The robot, the android, and the cyborg are the smartest characters in this show. Everybody is so dumb.
Yep.
And it just got dumber. It got dumber. Yep. And it got dumber. And I was just like, I can't. Rick, it's been a long time since I watched a show where I felt absolutely nothing. Nothing. And the first 2 episodes, I was like, okay, this is different. This is interesting. Let's see where it goes. And Rick, whoever told you, hey, don't worry, the last 3 episodes of the show ends, it's going to be amazing. All I got to say is to the writers out there, what did you do? What did you do? And if you watch the show, you guys know what I'm doing right now. Everybody is fucking dumb. The whole Nibs subplot. She was insane before they took her memory away. And that went nowhere because she was still insane afterwards. But now she hisses like a cat. What are we doing? What are we doing with these characters? And the lead, Wendy, the lead is the exact same character from the beginning of the show, completely perfect in every way, OP, overpowered to the very end of the show. She didn't do anything wrong. She didn't learn anything. The only thing she decided to do was, okay, I don't want to be controlled anymore. Fine. But I just couldn't care anymore. And Rick, one of the most important things with her character on the show was what drew her to loving her brother. What she loved about her brother was a medic. Her brother cared for other people. That's what she loved about her brother. What happened when her brother tried to help and care for other people? She yelled at him like a child, what did you do? And then we have this smelling of the farts dialogue throughout this whole show. Oh, this is so good. Oh, I'm making this is the greatest dialogue I ever wrote. Oh, everybody's going to love this. And you have this dialogue where she yells at him. She goes, she's basically yelling at him saying, he says, life is complicated. And she goes, only people that say life is complicated are people that are weak. Bitch, he doesn't have your fucking powers. He's a medic and he's tired of seeing people around him die.
Hey, DJ, you want to go get a coffee or something?
You haven't heard my speaking. You haven't heard me talk yet.
I'm gonna let you guys talk.
Okay, I'll wait.
I'm just getting my rant out right now.
Yeah.
But yeah,
he's rant.
This finale. What the hell was this finale, Anubis? Go ahead. Even if you like it, go ahead. I want to hear this.
Well, I'll be talking a little bit more with Jake and Omniblast towards the end of the week about this a little bit more detail. But I have a very big love-hate relationship with this series right now because it is up and down. It's every time it does a good episode, it goes into a shitty episode, but I had to take myself and realize that this isn't connected to anything else in the Alien universe, and people need to understand this when they get involved with this series. It's both a good thing and a bad thing, because if you're a diehard Aliens fan, you're going to be disappointed that it's not connected outside of Wayland's name, of course, which is still connected. But the other thing is, I do like what Samurai said, at the beginning, you get these different creatures that they're out there exploring. They're taking them from different planets and they're bringing them back. It brings like a nice little universe of what they can do with this series. Like they can actually branch out if they wanted to. The problem that I have is, you know, if you had it with the pictures, like somehow our main girl is able to communicate with an alien xenomorph and it becomes like almost a weapon for her. And I'm like, well, now you're stripping the identity away from the xenomorphs, which were actually very intelligent creatures on their own. So it kind of like annoys me that all of a sudden now she has like this complete power over this particular creature.
And it's not explained, Anubis. It's just that she's special. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all you get.
Right. And so that's where this series, unfortunately, falls off, is that in a series where you're supposed to be able to flesh the entire thing out, they're not really doing that. And then again, as Samurai said, some of the dialogue is just very done. Now, granted, these hybrids are supposed to be like children because they were transferred from one body into these larger adult bodies. But as you said, also, our main character, she has no flaws, but she has to have flaws. All of them have to have flaws. So why does she not have flaws?
Exactly.
So there are some bigger issues in this series, but there's things about it that I really like, and it's like it makes you frustrated with it because it's like, oh, you got some good ideas here, but why are we not exploring this? Why are we doing this? So yeah, go ahead, Rick.
This is why I don't watch series.
Oh,
especially series over 4 episodes or 5
you're
episodes.
Smart.
Because
Rick is smart.
They could, and also I saw that this was done by Noah Hawley, who did the Fargo show. And I watched as that show degenerated. So I was expecting nothing less. And again, I had better things to do, like watching other things.
Right.
So let's move on.
Yeah.
Fuck
the show and fuck them kids.
Right. And it's in fact, let's skip over the next one, because the next one is a series that I really didn't even want to involve myself with, which is Black Rabbit on because we're going on to Netflix now. Okay,
so no Black Rabbit, or we're going to talk about
no Black Rabbit.
Okay, we're skipping Black Rabbit.
Did you guys see it?
No.
I did not. No, I did not.
Yeah,
no.
It's not really an action thing. It's a drama more than anything else. Maybe minor thriller touches.
Okay, we're gonna go to Wednesday. I know last month you guys talked about the first couple episodes. How did the season end? Is it over, Rick?
No. Yes. No, it's not.
Oh, it's not over yet. Okay.
They already have a poster. As a matter of fact, I was thinking of sending it to you saying Wednesday 3.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna keep moving on. It was very successful. It's Tim Burton. It's Tim Burton unleashed. It's all the great cast, great creation. They're creating a new mythology, new Addams Family mythology, while still being honorable to it. Uncle Fester is great. Matter of fact, they were going to do a whole series about Uncle Fester until they said, no, let's do Wednesday 3 first.
Right. Okay.
And so it's if you liked the first, if you liked any of them, and if you like her especially, and she's great as Wednesday, carry on with style, guys.
Nice. Okay.
And now,
all right.
Yep.
Mantis
is 4F because it's 1 hour and 53 minutes. Absolutely no effing reason, and I love that picture on the left there. There's the poster, and look at his expression on the poster. A new generation of rising killers. He looks homicidal, doesn't he? No, it's just kind of like, it's like, hey, what time is it? Where am I? And then you go over to the picture on the left. They're fighting to the death, like saying, do you know what time it is? I don't know. Do you want some coffee? It starts well, and then they're smart. They involved me quickly, and then degenerated so quick. Again, I'm trying to remember. It's a movie, which is good. But it's a 2-hour movie, which is again a bad sign. And it's also directed by a guy who did a movie called Rooftop Prince, and Choo Choo Rocket, the Choo Choo Rocket video game. But it didn't have, it's a loud spinoff, it's a loud and glossy spinoff of Kill Bok Soon, which we talked about a bunch of months back.
Okay.
So it's in the same universe, but it's
Oh,
kind of like, their attitude seems to be like, and also the choreographed by Cheon Lee, who this is his very first action director job, and you can kind of tell.
oh,
So it's like, fast forward to the fights if you want to. Understand that the best fights that I could find were at the beginning of the thing, but it's
right.
not. And also remember, this is me. As you've seen from, each of us have a different reaction to everything. So you might like this one. I was kind of like, well, whatever. I much, 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 much preferred the next one. And I highly recommend it to everyone.
That title alone. I'm sold on the title.
And it lives up to the Bastards of Bollywood.
Was this supposed to be a doc or is it a movie?
It is both. It's
both.
A series.
Okay.
It's a 7-episode series, and it's done by Aryan Khan, who's from the Khan dynasty. The Khans are probably the biggest dynasty in Bollywood, and they have their fingers in everything in Bollywood. So this is a series about, he's the youngest of the group, and he's the first. He's using this show to enter the industry, and that's his character. There he is in the poster down below with the jacket. He's trying to come into the industry, but and the first episode, again, they do such a great job. He's got a minor role in a movie, and the stuntman completely F's up, and so he says, "I'll do it." And then he does it. It's a great shot. It's very realistic. And then it leaps into fantasy of him seeing how the rest of the movie is going to go, because now he's the lead stuntman and the lead star. And the rest of the series, there are so many cameos. There's so many surprise guest shots. They have everything that makes me love Bollywood, which is the action scenes. You see, everything in Bollywood is a completely different dimension. It's kind of like the Shaw Brothers, but even more so. Bollywood is unique. You can't take Bollywood and put it into another movie and have it work. And you can't take any other, cinema. You can't take Hong Kong cinema or Japanese cinema or American cinema or British cinema and put it into Indian cinema and have it work, because they have their own. So on this show, through 7 episodes, you're able to see everything, and also see what it's like behind the scenes.
Cool.
And I maintain that everything they show, no matter how wild and out of left field, is accurate, because that is a crazy, crazy industry. But man, so exhilarating. I'm just waiting for I haven't gotten through all of it, but I'm waiting for the great musical numbers.
Okay. Cool. It looks like a fun concept, a fun idea.
It is a really, really fun concept, unlike our next movie.
No, Rick, when I saw you message me like, hey, let's talk about this one, I was already laughing. I think you sent a laughing emoji as well, because I reviewed the first one way back with Andy Signor. Mm-hmm. I had him on the show, and we were both laughing at the one before this because it was bad. So, Rick, has there been any improvements on Ice Road Vengeance?
Well, I love that poster, because you notice, basically, I sent you the photo that they based the poster on. Do you notice what's missing in the picture that's in the poster?
What is it?
Ice.
Oh.
Well, there's a mountain. Come on, Rick.
That's on the poster. That's not on the pic. That's not in the picture.
Oh, you're talking about the picture on the left.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, the picture on the left has a hill. That's from the movie.
Gotcha.
Is them saying, remember Ice Road? How much you love that? Well, here's the sequel in a sweltering country.
Yeah.
And also, it's Liam Neeson. And you'll also see this in a couple of the movies that are coming up, and a couple of the projects that are coming up. Yeah. These guys have to make a living.
Yeah, I get it.
At this point, the way things are happening with AI and the strikes and everything else, they got to make a living. So, good old
Liam. Yeah.
Mr. Neeson, he's going to do what he has to do. But God bless him, because he never phones it in.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, the other guys that I love who are always doing these, you know, exploitation films, and of course I'm blanking on their names now, usually their appearance in a film will tell you that the film is a little better than the usual B picture. It's usually a B+ or an A- movie, but you can't guarantee that with Liam. But you can guarantee that Liam will not phone it in. Liam will not just slump. But you know, he can't speak for the writers. He can't speak for the director.
Was it at least good bad, or was it bad?
It's okay.
Okay.
It's fine if you know it's a Liam Neeson. Again, use the magic finger, guys. Use the magic finger. You're not missing anything if you do this. You're not missing anything.
What was you said the other day, Rick? Is that a triple F? Fast forward something?
Well, that's
fast
what I
forward
said earlier too. It's
fast forward to
FFFF. Fast forward to the fight film.
Right.
So, and this is another 4F movie.
Okay, copy that.
But it's got him in it, and I love him.
All right, this next one, we had Disney Plus now. I did a trailer reaction to this for the first trailer, and I was just like, oh my God, this is right up my alley. It had the hardcore badass metal music in the trailer, which I was hoping it had in the show, but it didn't, but it's okay. Marvel Zombies. Holy shit, man. It is really gory. People die. There's suspense. It feels like there's actual stakes in a Marvel project.
That's right.
And tons of action. I mean, we even get a badass Blade and a Moon Knight combination. I was like, what?
Oh, wow.
It's really, really good for being irrelevant.
Yeah.
Because it is, if you watch the 4 episodes, and both, I believe, Phat and I feel that you should, you'll get to judge and gauge how you feel about Marvel. Because it's, you know, on the one hand, I was going, that's one of the best Marvel things I've seen recently. Right. But on the other hand, I'm also going, and it's also irrelevant. Because it exists in its own. Yeah, I liked it too, Geeky Andre.
It's almost like
you wish it was 6. I'm glad it was only 4, because I think it would have just dragged out. I think when I saw it was 4, I said, okay, this has a chance, and also I'll watch it.
Yeah.
But hopefully, if it did well enough, maybe they'll come back with another one. But I think
so. In terms of gore, is it kind of like along the lines of Invincible and stuff like that?
I don't know if anything can top Invincible right now, but it's pretty gory, man. People get ripped in half. Like it's there's a good amount, especially for a Marvel project. Yeah, there's a good amount of gore in it. Yeah, there is some jokey jokes. Like Will brings up a good thing here. There's some jokey jokes, but there's a good balance of action and a lot of gore. But characters die. And I was like, yay. You know, you actually is like, oh shit, that person's dead. Oh my God. But like you said, Rick, this could be part of the What If series too.
Yeah,
man.
Right.
This could have been a What If episode.
It might as well be.
But I really enjoyed it. Yeah. I highly recommend it. But right towards the end, I was like, they're gonna bitch out. They're gonna bitch out, aren't they? They're gonna bitch out. God damn it. I was enjoying this whole show. And they're gonna bitch out, aren't they? And in the last 10 seconds, I was like, ooh.
Not quite.
All right. I like it. So yeah, definitely well done.
Keep going, guy. Get through the first episode. Understand that's an animation. Understand that they're superheroes. Understand that they have an attitude about death that zombies will create in people. And they and just like the doctors in MASH, they have to joke.
Yeah.
They have to joke to keep going. So that's what I thought.
Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, definitely.
And now
we have
Wednesday 2, and now we have
I am behind. I finally caught up and watched Superman. If you guys are channel members or patrons, I will be doing a review with Lady Phat and giving our thoughts on Superman. But we went and watched Superman and went right into Peacemaker, so we're behind you guys. So, but how is the show still so far? We're trying to catch up.
You remember that what I said about Peacemaker 2, you related it to Alien Earth. I didn't say it about Alien Earth. I said it about Peacemaker, which was the first 5 episodes or something of it. They were stretching.
Gotcha.
And then as soon as they got to 6, you go, okay, why did you make us wait through all of that? Even though it's always entertaining, it's always interesting. They have fun. They have musical numbers and all that stuff.
I've been enjoying the shit out of it. I think it's great.
There you go.
Nice.
Even the first 4 episodes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I think it does a good job at least keeping you interested. I mean, I could see where you're coming from, where it says they're drawing it out a little bit, but that at least keeps, it's like dropping morsels.
Right.
And then finally they just hit you with the entire cookie at the end, you know?
Right.
So I think that's a good way to set it up.
And it's clearly based on the comic book. So if it's not like they're making stuff out of whole cloth. Virtually everything on the show comes from the comics. And I appreciate that.
Cool.
So yeah, again, it's worthwhile.
All right. I think we're like 2 episodes in, so we've been having fun with it. And I know there was some controversy about the orgy scene, and I'm like, we watched it and we were like, and me and Lady Fat were like, me and Lady Fat were like, that's it.
But again,
like apparently these people have not watched The Boys.
In the age of social media, there's a controversy about everything.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I blame you if you take any of that serious.
Yeah.
Copy that. All right. Now, Rick.
Yes.
This is a movie. Scott Adkins is actually, when we were chit-chatting afterwards, after we got done interviewing you, doing the episode, he's a horror fan. I did not know this. And his daughter's really excited for Conjuring, the 3rd one in the trilogy.
I believe it's the 4th one.
I'm sorry, the 4th one. Yeah, the 4th one in the trilogy. So he's like excited to see it. I'm hearing that it's definitely better than 3.
That is the tagline.
Okay.
Because,
I put it on the poster.
Two things you have to check. One, whether James Wan is directing it.
Okay.
James Wan is not directing it. Therefore, it won't be as good as the first 2, which he did direct. Still, The Conjuring has not done a terrible movie. So the 4th one, and also it is the semi-wrap up.
Okay.
It also has the wonderful Patrick Wilson and the wonderful actress and all this other stuff. And it's still based on real people who were real heroes. So it's not going to be anything goes bullshit. It's going to have an anchor. It's going to have an emotional anchor. So yes, that you said the magic words, that it is better than 3. So if you like, and I liked 3.
Okay.
So I liked this. It's not as good as I wish Juan had come back for the last one. But again, he's keeping too many plates juggled. So I appreciate that. And it's better than 3. And I like 3. So I like 4 more.
Is this a good wrap up to their saga?
Yeah.
Or? Okay.
Yeah. It's fair. It's a fair cop.
Code 3. What is this?
This is a tragedy. But maybe not for the reason I originally thought or you thought. In other words, it's a good movie, totally and utterly sabotaged.
Oh no.
And I can't now look at that poster. Doesn't it look just like The Pickup from Amazon Prime?
It does.
It looks like a comic. I mean, it's got Little Rel, it's got Rainn Wilson, it's got a woman you've never heard of, and the best medical care minimum wage can provide. It's going to be a comedy. No, it's not. It's the true story by the 2 people. If you could read the poster, you'd see the writers and the directors were actual EMTs, and this was their entire careers. They wanted to show what it was like to be EMT, but this movie has made worldwide $12,000 because they sabotaged it. They made it look like a comedy. They put in Rainn Wilson, Little Rel. They made it look like a ripoff of The Pickup, and they put it in the theaters. I'm going
$12,000
worldwide.
Oh my God!
This is, and also because it's a good movie.
Wow!
So when it shows up on streaming, check it out, and you'll go. Still, casting Rainn Wilson was not a good idea. I feel sorry for that because
Okay.
Rainn Wilson's reputation, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
But he's, but he'll never be forgotten as that character from The Office. So when you see him in another thing, you figure he's going to be that character from The Office. He isn't. But then again, he can't break that identification. But I dragged myself kicking and screaming to this.
Right.
And just sort of, this is good.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It's got comedy, it's got drama, it's got heart, it's got smarts,
right?
It's got realism, and it's like I was looking at the producers. It's like, why did you screw this movie? I mean, who are you trying to get back at? That was a shame.
Oh. But
meanwhile, I think since we weren't going to do, I wanted to originally do One Battle After Another as last because it was the best movie. But now let's take the best movie of the month and move it to the end because we got Tin Soldier and Aztec Batman.
I'm assuming Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer is clearly the best
outside
of One Battle.
Tin Soldier. Which one's this?
Tin Soldier is exactly what I thought it was going to be. But again, it made me feel very sad because here, Code 3 was a good movie with guys who you didn't expect to be in a good movie. And this is a terrible movie with people who are normally in great movies. I mean, there's Jamie Foxx, there's Robert De Niro. And it's like, this is, and my tagline I have written down here, what some people will do to keep working.
Oh, man.
And my other, and if again, that's my first rating. So if you look at the poster, you'll see what some people will do to keep working or to make money. Dash Rick Myers, and then afterwards, my second tagline says, "At least it's short."
Damn it! So Rick, I have to ask you, and Anubis, you could chime in too.
Yeah.
Does Scott Eastwood need to fire his agent, or Scott Eastwood is where he needs to, or where he needs to be?
Scott is where he needs to be. Scott is not a great actor. Again, even in this poster, look at Jamie Foxx, look at Robert De Niro, look at Eastwood. You tell me who can act and who can't.
Right.
Yeah, and he's DOA. He is.
I always wondered why. I always wondered why he never came back to the Fast and Furious franchise. He was in that one movie, and they were trying to build him as one part of the new crew. And the very next movie, he was gone. Okay,
he's blank.
Copy that.
You can always tell when you go to a movie and you watch the actor, and if they're communicating to you, if you can, that's what acting teachers always said. Let the audience see that you're thinking. Let them see that you're thinking. And the really great actors not only let you see that they're thinking, you suddenly know what they're thinking just by their acting.
Right.
Scott Eastwood does not do that.
Oh.
You look at Scott Eastwood's eyes and you go, hello, hello, hello. Anybody in there? So far, no.
But Anubis thought that he was going to elevate Pacific Rim Uprising. So I mean,
no. And again, Tin Soldier. That's another clue. Jamie Foxx and Robert De Niro
it's a joke.
Are in it for more than 10 minutes.
Right.
And it's just like, oh dear. I'm sorry, guys. Dear. I hope they paid you okay. They must have paid you okay.
Right.
You're not that desperate yet. Although Jamie was sick for a while, so maybe he just needed to do something. So I don't know. But yeah, it certainly didn't. Now, Aztec Batman was a great idea.
Interesting.
Very interesting. So I'd be very interested did any of you guys out there see it? You guys didn't see it. Did anybody watching us see it? Because I saw it and I sort of went, it is Aztecian more than it is Batmanian. It's, they have a Joker type character, but they were trying to be honest to their origins and their and most of the people working on this were south of the border, Mexican. And as such, I wanted it to be more exciting. I wanted it to be more interesting.
Right.
And it was like, okay, it's honorable, but it's not going to stick with me. Although and also the other thing that always frustrates me, and I have friends who work at DC Animation. I don't know what their problem is. It's kind of like the same guys who do the G.I. Joe live action. They always ruin it in the editing room while there's no reason for them to ruin it in the editing room. Let your choreographers do their job. And I'm saying to DC, let your animators do your job. No. We have an animation style at DC Animation. It's what we do with every single one of our movies. Yeah, buddy, but it sucks. There's, you really, considering what can be done with animation now without any more money, just using the technology we have now, let them do their thing, create something amazing. And it's so frustrating for me to look at, no, Ninja Batman is better, but it still has limited knowledge is always my frustration.
Right.
In the Kung Fu movies, the limited knowledge of martial art people who thinks martial arts is Kung Fu. It's not.
The animation style in Ninja looked different than this too.
Yes, because they did it a little more fluid. They can do it. Even the great Porky Pig, Daffy Duck movie, The Day the Earth Blew Up, was supposed to be their return to style. And it still was like, guys, hire a bunch of animators from DreamWorks and from Universal and everything and do good stuff again. This Aztec Batman should have been great, and it was okay at best.
It's a good time waster. It's a good
time filler. It's not a
time
waster.
Filler. Not waster. Okay.
It's still the animation. The idea was good. And again, remember, animation is two things. It's design and animation. The design was good. The animation was mediocre.
Gotcha.
And now, speaking of animation, that has both things up to 11.
I'm fired. People have been asking me to watch Demon Slayer, the series, for years now, and I've had it in the queue, a Netflix queue, to watch it. I always meant to, but there's just too much stuff going on, and but now I kind of want to lead up to this movie.
Let me put it this way: you can't. I mean, I had the opportunity. I had to choose between being a kung fu film expert or an anime expert, because all the anime companies were sending me all their stuff too, but there was just too much of it. So I decided I would watch the movies, not the series, because again, if you go see One Piece on Netflix, they have 255 episodes of the show. I can't go through all those, but they have, I think it's like 6 to 8 movies or something. I've seen every one of the movies.
Oh, okay.
And it's the same thing with Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer has episodes and they have movies. This is Demon Slayer Infinity Castle is the latest movie. There you go, Geeky Andre. Absolutely right. I only have one problem with it, Geeky Andre, and that's the one thing I have to warn everybody else, but I should have understood this. But anime is so great when it's great that I was able to forgive it, because what this is this is not the finale. This is a setup for the finale.
Oh, okay.
But still, they are so smart and it's so good. Everything is so good. And I strongly, strongly, strongly recommend do not see the dubbed version under any circumstances.
Oh,
even though they do a better job. The Japanese language, when spoken, is so evocative that even if you don't know what they're saying, you can read what they're saying, but you can hear the emotion, because that's what the language was designed to impart emotion. And so listening to, and of course, women speak differently than men, different levels. And again, it's like watching Robert De Niro act. You can see him think. Here, you can hear them.
Yeah.
And the combination of the stunning, magnificent animation, the involving, complicated, layered writing and animation style, and then it's just great.
People have been hitting me up. They're like, dude, this is like one of the best anime movies I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah,
they're going crazy. So
I would recommend.
I'll get to it at one time, guys.
The last One Piece animated movie was One Piece Red, and I'll never forget that too. I'll tell you, a good anime movie is literally and figuratively unforgettable.
Yes. Anime fans out there are very passionate. So,
and deservedly so.
Yes. So, don't be going peeing on them in the theater.
Yeah, yourself,
because you will get your ass beat. You will get your ass beat. That made me smile. I was so happy, Anubis. Did you see that? I couldn't believe that.
Yeah, that's
crazy
shit.
They beat the shit out of that guy. That was great. Props to the anime fans. Right?
Yeah. Does anybody who we're talking to know about that? You maybe just give them a little.
Yeah, if you guys are unfamiliar, some guy in the movie theater during this movie just got up and just started peeing on everyone. Kids, families, adults, and they were like, they adults beat the shit out of them. The teenagers, and they were like, "No, man, you crossed the line." Yeah. So that was great, good stuff.
Yep. He let the demon out of all those people on his ass. So.
There you go. And think about it too, Anubis. They're probably waiting how long for this movie to come out? They were excited. They were in the theater, like probably waiting for this great scene to happen, and that happened.
Just
unbelievable.
Just be glad he didn't have a gun.
That's true. That's true.
True.
So yeah, I don't mind.
It was you, Tuamas. You were the one.
I had to go, so sue me.
I guess thankfully he didn't have to go take a shit, Yeah.
But yeah, I'll definitely get around to checking it out, guys. Because I have the anime show on the channel.
You don't have to watch the show.
Oh,
you should, but again, it's an endless pit.
Gotcha.
The movies. If you want to watch the movie series, I would recommend that, but you don't even have to do that. This is so good, and they do it so well.
So it can stand alone, which is good.
Yeah, you can just marvel at every single one of them.
Cool. Copy that. Anubis, do you have the list in front of you? A list of today's list.
Do, but I don't think it's complete. I have.
What, do you want me to get it up? Are we going to do the thumbs up deal?
Yeah, we're going to do the Rick recap. That'll help me out.
Okay, let me get the list up here.
And then Rick will just say what we got, and then I can find the photos.
All right.
Where rank goes.
One battle after another.
Okay, hold on. It's time for Rick's recap. Those of you who have just arrived late, enjoy catching up on the quickies here. Number one.
One battle after another. I have to, they don't nail the landing, so it's 1 3/4 star.
Hold on.
The next one.
Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead. You don't need it. Don't need it.
Don't need it?
No.
Okay, fuck it. We're just going to do it. Rick's going to name it out, and we're going to react.
Affinity.
Yes.
2 thumbs up.
Okay.
Prisoner of War. 2 thumbs up.
Yes.
Too cool to cool.
Too kill to cool is
okay.
There we go.
The
Last Ronin.
All right. I like it. If you're down for slow burn, if you like slow burn,
I like slow burn, so I might check it out.
Yeah.
11 Rebels.
Yeah.
Dr. Cheon and the Lost Talisman.
Yeah. Fun.
Yeah. Noryang, Deadly Sea, only for you epic seafaring, armor-wearing Asian epics.
Okay.
Yadang The Snitch. Yeah.
All right.
It's good.
Thumb up.
Now you got to do Terminal List, Dark Wolf.
Oh, 2 thumbs. I think there's 8 books Jack Carr has written, so hopefully we get more seasons with more characters. So.
And here we go. DJ and we have to be up here top, and then we're going to wait for what Phat does. Alien Earth.
Oh, Anubis is very forgiving.
So am I.
It could change very drastically by the time they get to season 2, because if they don't improve like a lot, then I'm just going to check out. It won't last.
Black Rabbit.
Yeah, just nothing felt earned in that show. Rabbit. Nothing felt earned for me. All right, next. No Black Rabbit. Okay. Wednesday?
Yep, Wednesday's good.
All right.
Mantis. First half.
That sucks. All right. Okay.
Well, you might like it. You might love it. Who knows? The Bastards of Bollywood.
Those bastards.
Ice Road Vengeance. 2 giggles. 2 giggles up.
2 giggles up.
2 giggles.
And this for Liam.
Just for Liam. Why
Just
not?
For Liam. The rest
Why
of it
not?
is.
Yeah.
All right. Then we got Marvel Zombies
Yes.
and Peacemaker 2
Okay.
and Conjuring Last Rites.
All right.
One
The
thumb.
thumb. Okay.
Code 3.
That's sad.
It is super sad. One
Yeah.
tier. Okay, wait a minute. One thumb and one tear. One thumb up and one tear down.
One tear down.
There we go. Tin Soldier. What the F, man?
He doesn't even have anything for it.
What the F?
Jesus.
And then Aztec Batman.
Yeah.
Too bad. Should have been 2 thumbs up, but it was
Right.
And then finally, Demon Slayer.
I already know I'm gonna like it. I already know.
If you don't, you and I'll have to have a talk. Watch next episode. You're sort of going, I saw it. It was terrible. I couldn't believe how terrible it was. What the fuck is going on?
Oh man. Well, another epic, great episode of action film Autopsy.
I love
there
you
go.
guys.
I did it right this time. Thank you guys for watching. Follow the Anubis that be DJing. That's right. He's doing tons of movie review content, all that cool stuff.
No, he's over. He's up here now. Yeah,
he's doing the video gaming. Make sure you follow his video game videos as well. That's right. And if you want to see somebody really suck balls at video gaming, follow Fat Samurai Gaming right now because I'm horrible. I'm trying to get back into gaming, guys. It's not going well, but hey, that's where some of the entertainment comes from.
And if you want to see somebody suck Dragon Balls,
follow Rick Myers. Click on the links in the description box below.
Thanks, Dragon Ball.
For watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Old Samurai Guy. Follow the Movie Dojo podcast. Check out all the epic interviews. That's right, on Spotify and right here on YouTube. And if you guys want some cool autographs and posters and all kinds of cool stuff, you guys know what you need to do.
You want a piece of me?
You want a piece of me?
You want a piece of me?
Oh, you want a piece of me?
You want a piece of me?
You want a piece of me?
You got it! Get a piece of Rick.
still some really awesome stuff left. So go for it if you can.
That's right. Link is in the description box below. Click on that store. And we're getting early Halloween wishes. So happy Halloween to you guys too.
October is just around the corner.
Literally, it's in 12. What is it? 12? I mean, you guys have a different time than I do. No, I think you, DJ, and
I'm
and I
same
are
as
at
you,
the
Rick.
same time,
I'm on
right?
East, yeah.
Yeah, so we got 4 hours till October.
Yeah. Hopefully, Anubis will have some horror movie reviews from Welgo for October. I'll send you what I got.
I'm still looking for that one for the Beast. I hope they do it because
I'll email. I see people reviewing it already, so I'll email. I'll send an email.
I hope they get the Furious.
Dude, yes, I want to see Furious bad.
We all want to see Furious bad.
That cast alone, man, and Kenji, Kenji,
and also the choreographer, the guy who did Baby Assassins. He did the choreography.
Oh,
it's literally the greatest people in martial art movies today, all in the same movie.
And everyone who's seen it already has been rubbing it in my face, sending me messages. It's all good. We'll get there.
All I worry about is that they can't follow it. I'm already certain they can't follow it, but I'm also certain that they shot the works with this one.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Everybody, yeah, good. We'll talk about it next month.
Next month. Keep watching them cool movies and shows and playing video games, all that good stuff. And we'll see you guys.
Keep watching us. Keep watching us.
Yes. Take care, guys.
Peace.